share a screen. Very good. Yeah. So last time what we did, we seen keyword, right? We seen resource lock also. Resource lock means when we do a lock, no one can delete my application. Correct?
Mhm.
Right. Now let's today see how we can make an application authorized with Active Directory in Azure. Why this is important, Riti? Because in
Yeah.
your company also you use an application. For that you have to do login first, right? Until and
Yeah.
unless you do not log in, you cannot see the application. So let's say, for example, I have a payroll application, right? In which we have our payment slip. So that application definitely need an employee to log in first, then only they can see something. Correct, now, right?
Yeah.
So, so how we can go and integrate application with my Active Directory? Now let's see these options today. So go back to search and type app service. Let's create a new app service and then we will integrate it with my Active Directory. Good. So just create an app. Very good. Just give it a name, maybe uh, payroll application, payroll app, or HR app, whatever you want. Yeah, no space here. 010. Yeah, it's all it's taken. Now take code. Let's say I said that I want to develop this application in .NET. On top. Okay, so take ASP.NET version 4.8. Yes, make it EastUS. EastUS.
Oh my God.
No problem. Just maybe. Okay. Okay. Just create again.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Just say review and create.
This is not finding the app service plan. Try a
No
different
problem.
region.
No, this is information. This is not a.
Oh, okay.
Just say review and create. Yeah. Hit create.
Okay.
I'm just coming in a minute. Let's deploy. Yeah, just browse that website. You have a URL, just click that URL. Yes. Now you notice that it does not ask the username and password.
So I can hit the browse instead of getting the URL and pasting it, or?
Yeah, both the option is same.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so your application get open. It does not ask that who are you,
Oh,
right? Correct?
so that means it doesn't ask for the username and password. Is that
Yeah,
what it
right,
is?
exactly.
Oh,
So let's say,
okay.
for example, this application is a payroll application. It means that anyone can access anyone
Oh,
payroll.
yeah, that's crazy. You need more security in that.
Yeah, we need more security, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
So how we can now integrate this application with my Azure Active Directory, because in Azure
Hmm.
Active Directory we have a privilege to create the user, right?
Mhm.
Right. So
Yeah.
let's do that. Go ahead and first click create a user there. Click Microsoft Azure. Go back to Microsoft Azure and just click Active Directory on the search box. Yeah. Click Azure second one. Yes. You remember in your very first class we did that exercise. So click user on the left hand side.
Yeah, I know on the 104, Active Directory is a big role.
Right.
So
Okay.
I'm like going through Active Directory now,
That's
step at a
good.
time.
That's good. You click new user now. Yes. Now let's create a new user. Maybe you can give any name here, username. Good. So give a name below also. Very good. Yeah. Just hold on. Now let's create a password for the user. Very good. Scroll down. All done. Just let's create the user. All good now, right? So
Yep.
just click this username. Copy the username from top. Why it's coming so long? Because you have not a domain, your own domain, right? Yeah. Just open a new incognito browser or private browser. So click three dot on in your browser, last, right hand last.
I know it's hard because the
Oh, you
screen
are,
has. Oh yeah, this one. Okay,
yeah, just open,
this one.
this one, yeah. Open incognito, go portal.azure.com. Yeah, paste that name. So next, I think you have a space, hold on. Okay, no problem. Just type the password. So it will ask you to change the password in the first place. Yeah, just give current password. And in a new password, just type QWERTY. QWERTY, you have a keyboard on the top. Q,
Q is a capital or no?
Q is a capital.
Uh-huh.
And then instead of a W, just type a @
Okay, so quality QUALITY.
It's a QWERTY. Q, W. You see on a very top of your keyboard, you have a number
Uh-huh.
Q, W, E, R, T, Y.
Q, W.
So you should not type W then, okay? You type Q @ above W there is @ right? 2 and @ in your keyboard.
Where
You have your keyboard?
Yeah, @2. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So just type
So
@
I put Q as a capital and @.
Then instead of a E, just put hash, which is on top of that. Hash is on number 3.
Number 3, okay.
Then
okay.
You have a $sign, which is on number 4.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And then type TY.
Okay.
So it's QWERTY actually, but we are replacing WER with something unique. Okay. And then again type @123. In the last, again type @123. So it's a more complex password.
Okay, so Q
@
$, $,
TY,
$1. Oh, TY, I'm sorry.
TY
Okay, so
123.
4, 2, TY @123.
Yeah, so
Hopefully I got it.
Let's say sign in. All right. Okay, now I want that this, just click next. Just case, yeah. Oh.
Why is it coming into mine?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, it's under. Okay.
So what you did exactly, can you go back? Go back. You have to skip after first login. So go back again from the browser. Okay, no problem. Just type it again. Now you know, just again type portal.azure.com. So after you enter the password now, there is an option to skip. Say skip for now. Otherwise, we ask you to set up more security. Okay, just click yes. All click. So you logged in with your portal, just minimize it one. Say maybe later and minimize this window. Now go back to your Azure portal. Yes. So now go back to your app which you created. Go to home. Yeah. Click app. Now in this app, in a setting on a left hand side, you have an option called authentication and authorization. Yeah. Good. Make it on. So currently it is saying that allow anonymous request. Very first. Drop down and select. Yeah. Drop down and select. I want to log in through Active Directory. Otherwise, you have an option to log in with your Facebook, log in with your Google, right? So I say that I want to use Active Directory. Now click Azure Active Directory also. Second one. You know, there are many applications which can accept your Facebook login also, right? This is how they do that. Okay, click Express now. Everything is all good. Just click in a okay. Scroll down. Everything is perfect. Click save now. So this is the only setting you have to make in your app service. Now what will happen when you do that? It actually register your application in Microsoft Active Directory. Just to check, again go back to your Active Directory. So in a search box, type Active Directory.
Can I come here?
Yeah. Yes. Now you see here on your left side, there is something called app registration, 7th number, right? Click that one. Are you able to see your app here?
Yep.
Yes. So this app is now registered inside the Active Directory. It means that your Active Directory know that there is an application which need authentication from my user. Okay. Now just hit this application.
Uh-huh.
Click this application. We have to do one more configuration. Now on the left hand side, there is something called authentication. Cool. Scroll down and just click access token used for implicit flow. There is a checkbox. Yes. Correct. And just click save
Yep.
now. All done. Okay. Now just copy the URL, go back to your app service again.
Oh, no, 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 I'm sorry.
Click that one. Copy that URL. Go and paste in the browser which you open for user John. Yeah, second one. Yeah, very good. Yes. Not here, not here. In another tab. Open another tab.
Mm.
In the same browser, open another tab. Yeah. And just paste it here. And see what will happen. No, I think you have not pasted. Can you make it big? Yeah, just paste that URL. Yes.
No, it's not coming. Let me just go back into it.
Just press enter.
No, this is just an app site, I think.
Yeah, just paste enter. This was the app we have now. Payroll
No,
app
no, no,
one.
but it doesn't have the URL.
Just hit the enter. Hit the enter. Yeah. So now when user try to access this app, it will not open automatically. What is asking now? It is asking to authenticate. Preeti. Yes.
Yeah, but actually, what? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, that's the one that I created. Okay, I remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Mhm.
Until and unless you do not authorize or use the valid username and password, you won't open this app.
Mm.
Clear? Let's
Yeah.
try. Say skip for now. Just click skip for now and see what will happen. Yes.
Oh, they need a
Accept.
permission.
Yeah, right. You got that right.
That's good. That's more security.
That more security. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Close the everything now. Close everything.
This one, or
Yeah. Close all browser. No, we don't need that.
I'll close this one. Okay.
So go back to MS Paint now, which we created.
Mm.
I think it is before Google. It's before. Yeah. Make it big. Good. So to secure the data, what we have? Key vault. Correct?
Yeah. Mm-mm.
To protect our resource so that
The
anyone
resource
should
log.
not delete what we have, resource log.
Resource log.
To protect our application, what we have, we can authorize
Exit.
our application with AD. Correct?
Is it
right?
Active Directory authorized application?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Okay. Now the last one is called Azure policy. I hope you understanding how we can make our resources, different resources secure in Azure portal, because this is the generally a question people ask. Okay, you create something.
And is there is there any area that only focuses on security only?
Yeah, that is AZ 400.
Or AZ 400? Okay.
Yeah, that is a specialized track. Sorry, AZ 500, which is a
Oh,
specialized track for Microsoft security.
so
Just
how,
go.
what do you have to get it? Do you have to get the administrator, and which path would you go to that?
No, so let's say for an example, if you are an administrator now, okay,
Huh.
and after administrator, you have to now go inside the uh, uh, you select that after 2 years of job that I want to now, because administration mean everything, right? A to Z,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
correct? So, but you need to be going a specialized track so that people should
Uh,
call you only for a specialized work, not for generic work.
yeah.
Yeah. So you have a track available which is called security, Azure security engineer, Azure security expert, or you can say a specialist, right? So
Okay.
it means
So
that they
after
will
like
only
the
ask you.
admin,
Yeah, you are saying something.
hello?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So after the security, like just say I work somewhere 2 like years and all, then I can go back into a specialized field, or
No, no, no. I mean to say that because first you have to learn Azure as a generic, like
mm,
everyone knows, right? You must know all the
yeah.
services, then only you go for a specialization. Yeah. Now
Okay.
later you select that, okay, I should have at least one specialty,
Yeah.
because people generally ask that, okay, you know all things, but I know that you are not master in one,
Yeah.
correct? You know everything, but you
Mm,
are not master in one. But what is your specialization? So Ram also work on all 10 things, Syam also work on all 10 things, Mohan also work on all 10 things. What is the unique thing
mm,
which only you have? Correct? Huh?
mm,
What is your specialization area? So all became doctor, but one became dentist, one became surgeon. Correct?
mm.
So that is a specialized field.
So after this, I don't need to go anywhere. I can just go into that specialty field
A
if I
specialty
take
field.
the administrator. Yeah.
Exactly. 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 Right. So
I,
that
security interests me a lot. I don't know.
yeah, security. You just understand that. For example, nowadays every business is moving towards cloud. Correct? Cloud is an
Yeah.
internet. So the
Yeah.
problem with internet is that not only you are accessing that, there are 10 uninterested parties also interesting in your business, right? For
Okay.
example,
Yeah.
the Pfizer is trying to develop a vaccination, a vaccine, right? Correct? Hello?
No, you said Pfizer tried to do what?
Pfizer, you know, na, that I think that they have
Yeah,
developed
Pfizer. Yeah, Pfizer. I know.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So they develop a vaccine for corona, okay?
Yeah.
But you know that during the whole course, there was multiple attempt was made. They say that it was made from Russia or maybe a China.
Yeah. To get into their security to see what's
Right,
going on.
right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it means that,
That's understandable. Yeah.
yeah, it means that whatever the data they have,
Uh-huh.
many party are interested to get their data.
Yeah.
Huh? So no matter which business you are in, you
Mm-hmm.
must have a proper security in place. Now the
Mm.
problem is a general people may not have that much security deep and breadth.
Mm.
Correct? Right? Because as a
Yeah.
general person, your focus is to do your job, to do
Yeah.
your task. You do not care much about the security.
Yeah.
It's true, correct? No, right? So
Yeah.
this is why people are require an expertise now in their local team. If they do not have expertise in the local team, they outsource this part.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it
Yeah.
means that if you have a security part, for example, can you go back to Google, just type CIS security. CIS
CIS
space security. Security.
security.
Yeah. Yeah. Just click third, second one.
The first one.
First one, second one, third one, all are on the same
This one.
website. Yeah.
Okay.
So there is a website called CIS Center for Internet Security. Okay.
Okay.
Just hit
Uh,
that website. Good. Now in this CIS security,
uh,
you have something which is called as an cyber security tool.
mm.
Click that. Scroll down. Now you see that it said that there is something called CIS benchmark.
Yeah.
Click download.
This one.
Yeah. Just fill your detail. It's a free.
What should I put for organization?
Just put tech place. Nobody. Just select any sector. Select drop down. Yeah. Just select anything. Maybe fourth one. Fourth one, business services. Yeah. Just select any role. Give your email. It will send you a link. Yeah.
Canada. Let's see. Texas. Come on.
Yeah. So I have read. Good. So open your email. It will deliver a whole document to you. That, let's say, for example, if you want to secure
Huh?
your Azure, if you want to secure your Google, if you want to secure your AWS, if you want to secure your Windows server, if you want to secure your database server, what all security control is required? What are you going to do a security?
So this is like a free account or
It's a free account.
okay. I got an invoice from them.
You got something?
I got an invoice kind of thing. Microsoft invoice is ready.
Microsoft
Please
invoice?
review. Sign in to review.
No, that is different, I believe. They will send a PDF document to you. That is maybe for your Azure. It is not Microsoft one. It is a different organization.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It take 5 minutes to deliver, not so instantly. Yes. Now go to techplaceconsulting.com. Yeah, just go to Google and type TechPlace. Yeah. Yeah. Choose the first one. Good. Now go to training. Drop down. You have a drop down in training. The drop down the training.
Where is it?
Training. You have a training menu.
Yeah.
No? Just drop down. You get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now go to server or maybe cloud architect role. Yeah. Scroll down. You know who they are? These two guys. Ritik?
That's you guys, I know.
Yeah. It's me and Smriti. Yes. Yeah. Close this pop-up which is coming. Yeah. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. Yeah. You have Azure Cloud Security Architect. Correct?
Hmm.
Yeah. Just click View Detail. Below is a View Detail. Below. The last option is View Details. In a cloud, yeah. Below the price and above the enroll now.
Oh,
There is
yeah,
a
yeah,
view.
okay.
Okay. Now this is a track which is available for. Oh, it's come for a
That's
AWS.
AWS.
Oh, I think. Yeah. Scroll down. So like any all other clouds. So you have just gone through that. For example, you get something for Azure also.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you have a very specific thing to learn here, not the generic thing.
Oh,
For
yeah.
example, if someone tried to connect your server, how will
Uh-huh.
you secure, how will you ensure that this person who is connecting is the genuine person? It is
Oh,
coming
yeah.
from the location which you know. It is
Yeah.
not coming from Nigeria. It is not coming from China. Correct?
Yeah.
So how will you filter that traffic? So any security, every cloud have their own security track. Correct? So once you
Yeah.
have a security CIS security document downloaded, you can maybe review that one. It will give you the details that what need to secure for every platform.
Yeah, I got that. I got that email for the CSI Center for Security.
Just download that PDF. You get a download option.
Yeah, I'm just doing it in my phone, okay?
Uh,
Is that, or do you want me to do it here?
no, you can do that. You can just review
Oh,
this.
okay. So
Correct?
it get me like a download thing where if whichever one I want to download, and it has
Yes. So I think
operating
that
system.
you also opt for one project, right? Ritik?
Uh, what does that mean?
So after training, you also have subscribe a project.
Yeah, I did. I have the
So
projects too.
just do a project maybe for secure network or GDPR network on Azure. So it will give you the whole picture that which
Yeah.
all security control you will, because everything is built around network, right?
Yes.
So how the whole network in Azure you will secure, that you will
Hmm.
learn from here in this project.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's
Okay.
good for you. So it will give you the good idea about the security on cloud, and that too on a network security.
Oh, okay.
Okay, na? So that's good. Then you select this project. that we tell about the
So how many
network security.
projects? Is one project or two one?
Two. You have a two project.
Two. So one is I'll have to do with the security.
Yeah, you just say that you
Oh.
want one for a security project and one you take migration project.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no, right? So migration means server which is running on premises. How will you move this to Microsoft Azure?
Yeah, like move from on-premise to the Azure
Yeah,
cloud. Okay.
correct. No? So these two projects. So one project will give you end to end about how the security means in Azure, right? Then you will learn all totally new things, not whatever you learned so far.
And I haven't done a project yet.
Yeah, you have not done a project yet.
I have not done a project yet, so I don't know how it is, but
Yeah, exactly. And so that is very important. So it means that sometimes what will happen when you have a training, the training is
uh,
only happen around a lab and a lecture, correct?
yeah.
Right? But when you go in a field always work on a project. So projects are a flow. For
Yeah.
example, project requirement, project creation, then
Uh-huh.
your project plan, right? Then your costing,
Mhm.
then your technical execution plan. So
Mm.
all this you have to know when you are in a project only. You cannot do this thing in
Mm.
a labs,
Mm.
correct? Huh? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it means that when you are in a when you are doing a project, you are doing a project like a project,
Mm.
correct? So you have a
Yeah.
full page of documentation. You have to understand your role. So it means that when you do a project, you will feel that you are actually now implementing what you have learned in your classroom,
Yeah.
right? So and that will bring experience. So when you what the people did the mistake that they actually
Mm.
learn the topic and they try to clear the interview. But the problem with the
Mm.
interview that they say that if you are coming as a fresher, there is no problem. Okay. But if you are
Uh,
coming as experience, then
uh,
have you ever worked on a production environment? If you say yes, then they will ask that, okay, what is the process of production?
uh,
Now the people never understand this terminology because they never seen that, right? They only see
uh-huh.
that my trainer asked me to create a server, so I create a server. Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, nah, right? Then interviewer will easily judge that this person is do not have an experience. They only come from a training or something.
Oh, so if they do the like the projects, so then
Yeah,
they know
project means
some.
project only happen in a production, right? Project never happen in a lab.
Oh yeah.
Correct, huh? So it means
Yeah.
that if you never if you did a project, it means that you actually have a hands-on experience. You know the flow, you know that the
Yeah.
process, because
Yeah.
the difference between lab and production is that in lab you do whatever you want, but in
Yeah.
production you do whatever it defined.
Yes.
Yeah, you cannot deviate from X to Z. You cannot do that. So
Yeah.
the people who has a lab experience, they say that I can do everything,
Yeah.
right? Now this is our
Hmm.
next topic. This is our next topic. So let's say, for example, Preeti, you join any company. Okay.
Huh.
Now let's say, for example, a company say that no one can create a server which is higher configuration, because higher configuration means more money,
Yeah.
more cost,
Yeah.
correct? So
Yep.
they have a clear cut mandate that in my company we do not create a server which is more than 2 GB of RAM.
Mm.
But let's say you are an admin, okay? So Azure is not going to stop you, right? If you create that one, possible, no? So
Huh.
when you create a server with a higher configuration, Azure
Uh-huh.
will allow you. Azure will say thank you, very good. Yes, it is created.
Uh-huh.
Now, after 1 month, that company get a huge bill from Microsoft.
Oh.
They will
Yeah.
start getting that who created, why created. It was already told that no one should create. Then who created that one? All this investigation start.
Mm.
Correct. But in a
Yeah.
very first place, it is a violation of the security. It is violation of the company policy.
Uh-huh.
Correct. Now let's say, for
Yeah.
example, you have your company laptop. Now you seen that in
Mm-hmm.
each laptop there is a one label was generally put by the sticker was put by the most of the IT people.
Mm-hmm.
Why? What this sticker means? That is called assets tracking or asset number.
Uh,
It means that by seeing their inventory, they can tell that, okay, this laptop is now with Priti. So if company has, let's say 100 desktop, 100 laptop,
mhm,
maybe 1000 laptop, 1000 desktop. So how will they track who is handling what? What will
mm,
happen if someone is missed? How they can track?
yeah.
So they actually put a assets number. Okay.
Okay.
Just like that in Azure, when you create any services, it will ask you to put a tag. Tag means which location, which department, what is the number. So every resource in a company has a tag.
Oh,
Correct?
okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
So we will try to do this one because now we have a very less time left. We will do this tomorrow. We will try to understand that in a company when you are actually going to a work, you cannot perform the task which you learn in your labs because company has a lot of restrictions.
Yes, they do. They'll have their policies about how
Correct?
much.
So
Yeah.
how you are going to implement these policies on Microsoft Azure so that even if someone has a privilege and a power, they cannot violate that by mistake.
Okay.
Okay, Azure does not allow you to violate. Correct, no? So
Okay.
just
Azure doesn't allow what? I'm sorry.
to violate that policy. So if I say that you cannot create more than 2 GB server, even if you are administrator, you cannot create. The moment you try to
Oh,
create,
okay.
it will stop you.
So Azure won't allow it if you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
yes. So many time I get a call from the
Hmm.
student who actually after the training, let's say they get a job. Okay,
Hmm.
so they call me, sir, I'm not able to create a server. Eh? It's a simple,
Hmm.
yeah. Just fill the details and next. Yes, sir, I did that. I seen the video again and I try, but it throw an error. Okay, what the throw an error? Sir, it said that some policies was violated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anything I did wrong? Oh, you did not did wrong. The problem is that whatever the policy said that you are trying to do something else.
So that means Azure will stop. So that means that you know that you cannot go over the, like, if there's a
Yes,
2 GB. Yeah.
yes, yeah. So then they surprised that, sir, this is something I never know. In lab, I can do whatever I want. That is lab, but that is
Yeah.
production. Correct?
Yeah.
Right? So tomorrow we will see that how we can implement a policies related to different kind of a compliance in Microsoft Azure.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
just view that one and just go and delete all the resources as usual in your Azure.
Yeah.
Open your Azure portal.
Yeah.
So go three dot, click home, yeah,
Oh.
and go
Mm,
three dot on left, yeah, all resources,
so
select
and
all,
then name
and delete.
and delete.
Yes.
Yes. And delete.
Cool.
So I'm my question is, I have a question.
Mhm,
Is it better that, I know I'm preparing for the AC 104.
mhm.
So is it better that I go through like module, like, the first one is like the Active Directory. So
Yeah.
I'm actually practicing the Active Directory one. So
Mhm.
is it better that I go through that route and then go to the labs that I have to do on Active Directory and then
Yes.
go like that,
Yes. Yes.
rather than, because I know how to do virtual machines and in server, in Windows Server and Linux, and then uh, exam wise I have to go through each steps to see what it is.
Each step. So exam wise means you have to only focus on the topic which
Yeah.
required by the Microsoft you to learn,
Yes.
not for a job purpose. Okay.
Yeah.
So it
uh,
means that demand of the job is totally different, but
Yeah.
Microsoft skills certification is totally different track. So
Yeah.
you go only the path which they prescribe. So let's say, for example, they say that you must know Microsoft Azure Active Directory in a very first place. So go
Yeah.
through Active Directory first, the lectures, and then follow the lab exactly. So they have steps of the labs.
Yeah.
The problem with the Microsoft Lab is that you have to follow the steps. If they say write yes, you have to write YES. You cannot write Y.
Okay.
Try
Yeah.
to write Y, then it will fail. Lab will fail.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So they have a set pattern of how you do a lab. Okay.
Okay.
So that is good also, but that is bad also. Bad in the sense that then you do not understand that what you are doing, why you are doing, right? But good in the sense that if you are a newcomer, you never did this before, then
Uh-huh.
the steps which they mention it was quite easy for you to follow.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But you have to
Yeah.
only be careful that if they say YES, or let's say it's saying that my VM, M
Huh.
capital, then you have to put M capital.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise it will fail in a background. When you try to execute that, it will fail.
And also after like I'm just preparing for it. And is there like exam questions and all for to prepare for it or no?
Yeah. So if you want to first, I recommend you to clear the Azure fundamental exam, which is AZ 900.
No, but I asked you before. You said to go for the 104. I asked you specifically, like, should I go for the 900? Because I know I am new to this. And
No,
you said
Azure,
don't go for
why I'm saying that Azure pass your 900 exam, because
yeah.
900 dumps was available freely. Okay.
Oh, okay.
104 is a very new track.
Okay, so I'll first take the 900 and then go for the
Yeah. So maybe if you
104.
want, I can
Okay.
send the dumps also to you to clear
Yeah.
900 exams.
And
Okay.
because I know I should, and that's what because I'm new to this, though,
Yeah.
fundamentals would help me a lot because after clearing that exam, then I can take the 104.
Yeah, sure. So once you complete all your project and everything, I will send you the dumps. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Then I will take you two more classes on dumps itself. How will you solve the dumps? Okay. Then
Oh,
you can
okay.
book your exam from home till the time Corona is there, and you will
Okay.
clear. Just you must have two laptops in front of you. So one where the dumps was there, and one
Uh-huh.
where you are taking an exam. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You can do it from home itself. So
Oh, okay.
when they have a question, you just maybe search in a dumps itself.
No, but actually, is it during the exam? Are they monitoring me?
No, they what they does that. So when you work from when you opt for home one, they will ask you first to on the camera and just show the camera in the whole room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Their first mandate is that on the bed, if you are sitting on a bed, there should not be any pillow, any mobile,
Mm-hmm.
any other laptops. So
Mm-hmm.
during that inspection of 5 minutes, you remove everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then maybe you have a kids or something in your home. Once they say that okay, go ahead, right? Then they will give you 2 minute break
Mm-hmm.
after the inspection. Then you maybe just in these 2 minutes you can bring the you can ask someone to have a laptop open and just put in front of you, because the camera is then facing you only.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then you just search that one and it will happen. They will not monitor you.
But anyway, I can do the dams and then go for the exam.
You can do that also. You can do that also.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
So
have both
I don't know
options
if
available.
yeah. So I don't know if I should like go into a test center and take it then here. I don't know
Yeah.
if they're open, if they're
I think it's not opened as of now. At least in India, it is not open. UK also,
no,
I
but
know
here
it's
I
not.
think it's open, but it's
It's open.
limited, but it's open.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I'll just have to search and look for it and see, you know.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So
You
it's
just maybe
like, you know,
search
and
in.
you're in that environment and you
Yeah,
can just take it and come back, you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You can do that. So
Yeah.
Azure
So
fundamentally is easy you to have your first certification, correct? And then 104 is a very new track. So most of
yeah.
the centers even are not pretty sure that whatever the dumps available in the market is 100% right.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's a very new track. It's come only 3 or 4 months back.
Oh, okay.
So,
So
but
first I'll
maybe
prepare for the 900. Okay.
so in the time 900 was quite here for last, I think,
Yeah.
for 2 years now. So dumps is now authenticated. Generally 99% question come from that dumps. So it's easy
Oh,
for you
okay.
to crack one. But for 104, even if you purchase a paid dumps, there is no
Uh-huh.
guarantee that the question come from that dumps only.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so sometimes people also feel that when they buy from BizLab or some other sites, the questions
Oh, okay.
was coming something out of that dumps, right?
Oh, okay.
Okay, and the passing mark is 70%. That is the problem.
For both of them or?
For both of them.
Oh, okay.
So it will ask you 20-25 questions approximately, and then you have a 70% marks, then only they will declare that you are passed.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So I'll prepare for the AZ 900.
Now you have good knowledge. So now you can
Yeah.
better go through the 900, because
Yeah,
the
better
900
understand
is
it
more,
because
more
I know.
theoretical, more
Yeah.
basics.
Yeah. And there's no kind of labs on that one, isn't it?
No, there is no lab. It's a
Yeah.
zero lab.
Okay. I thought so. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's mostly a conceptual knowledge. So now you have a practical knowledge, so you can relate much faster
Yeah.
what they are talking about, right? So they have a
Yeah.
question plus they have answer also. They have explanation of the answer also.
Yeah. So I'll just prepare for the 900 and then try to take it that.
Yeah. Okay. Chalo, see you tomorrow.
All right. Thanks so much.